Hello, everybody. Top of the morning to you. It's that time where you, that's right, you are the co-host. That means that you are the person, the place, the thing, the noun that helps make this show happen, to pop things off, as some of the kids say. Sammy boy, good to see you. It does have that. It does have that. Mr. John Deere. This was a gift given to me by my 4-year-old daughter. I love it. I love it. And how you guys doing? How's life? I'm feeling pretty damn good, I gotta be honest. I slept so well last night. So well. I don't know about you, but for a little bit I was not sleeping well. 44 and like peeing a lot in the middle of the night. Figured that out. I don't need to share these things with you, but I slept really well last night. And I'm glad to see you guys because I have a feeling the more that I do what I'm doing today, which is like popping on at, 9:53. Sure, I'm going to try and do a designated show every single day. But the cool thing is that I can do this thing at any time. I have ideas. I have topics I want to talk about today, especially sports-driven. But it's comedy. And I just want to say thank you guys. Yeah, this is my inner cracker from Cracker Hills. How you doing, Crystal? Good to see you. I know we didn't chat yesterday, but my day is very hectic, and I know that you guys are busy too. And we already have agreed on many wonderful things at Coronado Carpet. Diana, it is good to see you in here. I'm so glad you made it live. Ladies and gentlemen, I want every topper in here to bow to your knees. You know when I put the To the Top music on? I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. She was my first true supporter. I think it's reversed. She saw the gleam in my eye. The very first person to walk up to me and go, "You're going to be something special. You got talent." Ladies and gentlemen, Diana, my first true supporter. Boom. Boom. Busy's good. Busy's good. From the bottom to the top. Diana, it's always good to see you, sweetie. Big hug to you. Not a 69 hug, because it's more like an aunt hug. It's like that warm hug that you're like, So, just to tell you. So, anyway. Yeah, I know it. I know I have the most interactive, funniest comedy morning show in the world. I know it. It's not just me saying it. A lot of people are saying it. Quite frankly, a lot of people that I was shocked were saying it because I didn't think they were big fans of mine. Hey, Carlos. President Biden, good to see you. Hey, man, I'm almost out of here, so I just want to say, yeah, it's #1 most comedy interactive show. What was it? Doesn't matter. Are we good? I know I busted your balls a little bit, but I'm here on Top of the Morning. I'm trying to take it back, President Biden. I'm trying to take it back to old school Johnny Carson, old school, comedians and talk show hosts. They would make fun of everybody. They really didn't. They had an opinion, but it was more through comedy. And so, yeah, you weren't the best president, I gotta be honest, but you weren't the worst. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I'm still the goddamn president. I guess technically you are, but technically you're not. What the hell's Kamala got to do with this? I didn't mention Kamala at all. Bye, Biden. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Trump, are you still in the freaking green room? Yes, I'm still in the green room. The green room is fantastic. Carlos, I just have to say it is the #1 most interactive show. Comedy morning show. Fantastic. President Trump. Today's more of a sports show. And honestly, I just kind of want to say bye to Biden because he's, pretty much on his way out. All right, I'm going golfing. Trump, you want to go golfing with me? That would be fantastic. Look, if you're going golfing, put me in there too. Because, guys, that's what we kind of figured out, right? Trump is in the orange room. We do have a special orange room for Trump. I forgot about that, Sun State John. I forgot about that. President Trump. Oh, gosh, I forgot. When I talk to the presidents, Jesus Christ, I can't do it in a John Deere hat. Shit. I have to get my... I told you... You guys are the co-hosts, you sons of bitches. I can't talk to the presidents looking like a freaking hillbilly. Number one, I can't talk to the presidents without putting the damn news music on. Shit. And yes, we do have 3 presidents on the show today. This is true. And I do want to say that when speaking, my name is Carl Nav. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to have my other name here. Hold on. Very important reporter. Navarro. We're going to cut all this, okay? We're going to cut all this. Yes. Billy, do you have the... Billy isn't here today. Shit. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, in the orange room, here at To The Top News, we have President Trump. President Trump, how do you like the fact that we have turned the green room into the orange room for your inauguration? I think it's fantastic. I love that you're doing this. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of fantastic that you're doing it all orange. I love the orange chairs, the orange desktop. Very nice. Yes, thank you very much. And we did want to say goodbye to President Biden as well here at To The Top News. Will we be seeing you later, President Biden? I don't know. I don't like this whole computer crap. To me, a Nickelodeon is what made the world go round. Damn it, man. I remember I'd sit there, have some pinochle, listen to my peepaws and my meemaws tell me about yesteryear of how they own fabulous ranches they called plantations. I heard the same stories, fantastic stories. Look, I still want to go golfing with you guys. It's all pretty much a game, isn't it? Yes, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. So glad that you could join us today. And I'm sure we'll be talking to you later. Actually, President Trump, I believe we're going to have Elon Musk and you on the show tomorrow. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. I do believe I will have my Ilani Wani Mommy. Yes, that is correct. I will be on the show. We will be discussing the purchase of TikTok by Elon Musk and the obvious corruption that goes on there. Thank you very much. Back to the normal show. And cut. It's supposed to be behind a veil. Woo! Cool Carlos is back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I realized. Oh, Crystal! You are so sweet. You're so sweet. What do y'all I hate my look in glasses, but I only wear it when I'm trying to look smart. That make sense? That makes sense? Got tight pants on today.
Have my tight pants on today. Must drink water to stay undehydrated. Hydrate.
You know, every single chat today, guys, I want everybody to know that every single chat today, where the hell is my music? What the hell is it? Every single chat today goes to bald asthmatic dads with glasses everywhere. Oh, hey guys, it's me, Carlos, founder and creator of Bald Asthmatic Dads with Glasses Everywhere. I grew up in a world where, asthma was made fun of. A life-threatening disease that, for some reason, is ridiculed in most modern TV and film. In fact, I can't think of one superhero that has asthma. I can think of plenty of superheroes that have type of issues. A, no bald superheroes. And 3, glasses. Whoa. Look at me. Now in seriousness. One Punch Man is bald, you're right. Shit. Is One Punch Man from Saga? I want you to know that, I don't believe you, and I think you're a liar, DTF. DTL, down to lie. Going back to my southern ways. Going back to my southern ways. Here at John Deere, we do more than just cut grass. We kick ass, we smoke hash. Yeah, we also touch some ass. Women. I don't want to be a supervillain anymore. Just want to be John Deere's spokesman. Yeah. So what? I've never actually used a John Deere. So what? I know how to use a lawnmower. I want John Deere to be my lawnmower sponsor. Yeah, I've never even thought about buying one, but I'll take one for free. I'm a Ryobi man, but I won't mention them again. If John Deere strokes a check for old top of the morning #1 sponsorship, bye-bye Ryobi. Hello Jindari. I don't know what that means. I like it. This could be a new superhero called Magic Bald. Get in his... I like that, Diana. I like it. I like it. I like it. You did. How did you know that was Craig? That is Craig Navarro. So I got to switch him to Craig Navarro. So if you guys notice, like once again, guys, if you guys are on the live show, you guys get all the like details. Because one thing I realized was, hey, thanks for giving Magnolia the extra cookie. Magnolia went to Myron's Publix yesterday, and she's as cute as a button. He hooked her up with the extra cookie. I think it's time. This is not another, you know, and I'm going to play a little Japanese music, because one day I will go to Japan. Comulist.net, folks. They sponsor this segment. Coffee cup of the day. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate it when people burp into a mic, but I also laugh, and then I also think it's gross. What are we drinking today, folks? I'm drinking from a cruise cup. My brother-in-law works for the cruises. He's a good man, one of the best I know. And I love to buy cruise mugs. Once again, guys, just like Comulist.net here. Shout out to DTF for calling them up. Shout out to everybody who has sent a message, who has gone to their website, Comulist.net. They are big sponsors of the show. Do you see this freedom I have? I don't have to worry about getting 1,000, 100,000 views, a million views. I have sponsors that believe in the show, know where it's going. So if you can do me the favor and just send them a message, you don't have to contact them and say, like, I need your services. You can find out about their amazing services, of how they connect your business and make them run faster and smoother and better. But you can just send them a message and say, hey, sign on top of the morning. And when I'm thinking about some VoIP services, some internet services to make everything run smoother in my business, Comulist.net is who I'm going to choose. You let my boy Carlos have a funny show. So when I drink from my cruise cup, and what are we drinking today, folks? I want to know what you are drinking. I want to know what you are drinking. Cool cup. I went on the Wish in 2023, and I got a Tervis cup. Are you still drinking from that, Julie? And I know you sent your boy away. Oh my gosh. You hear that, chat? He thinks his BIL is better than us. What the hell is BIL? Yeah, and you know, it wasn't a cute burp either. It was definitely a burp that had, how you doing, Amanda? Some back to it. My SIL was stationed at, son-in-law. Okay. Ooh, brother-in-law! Podcast Media, part of the 3100 Club. Yes, you are, sir. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to Podcast Media, he's pushing it. I see what he's doing. He's doing songs. Him and his boy are doing his thing. I like it. I see it. I like it. I like it. You have to put yourself out there. Guys, just like Podcast Media, I see it. The more, it's really ironic. It's really ironic. Like I used to hate, well, I shouldn't say it. I loved freestyle hip-hop. I loved people who could do it. I always would admire it. And I was nervous of doing it. And it was weird because when I first started on the Monsters, Savannah and Bubba, two people on the show called the Monsters. Some people don't know the show. A lot of people who are jumping in live. The great thing about YouTube is it's a brand new audience. So that's a show that I used to be on, and it was a talk show, and we did comedy bits, and they were brilliant at freestyling. And Daniel too. Daniel was always great at freestyling. Another very talented member of the show. And I would always look at them and be like, man, how do they do that? And I could not do it. I was young. I was like 18, 19 when I first started with them. But I couldn't freestyle, and I would always get nervous, so I just wouldn't do it until I realized, I was like, man, that's going to be something that's going to help me. And so I would start practicing it by myself to music. and then I would kind of rhyme a little bit, and then I'd practice it, and then I'd kind of do it a little bit in front, and then I'd test it, and then finally I was like, I have to do it live. And the more you do things that you're scared of doing that don't hurt you, right? That you're going for, that you can aim towards, and you do it, the more confidence you'll get, and the better you'll do. That was a rant for no reason. Drinking out of your... I don't even know what JCS is. How's that? Cold black coffee. I'm kind of at that point right now, Myron. It's a little warm. And you're right. Good old days. But these are the better days, my friend. Look at this, Myron. We never even had this connection before. You know? It's the great thing. I love the good old days. I love everything I've done in the past. It's great. But this smile I got is because I fully feel. I was watching this thing with Tony Robbins yesterday and Patrick Bet-David, and they were talking about how your ages, like when you get to about 44 and on, you're supposed to be living in your like power age, where you've learned a lot of knowledge, you've gained a lot of context, you know a lot of people, and now that's the proper answer, E-Fresh. I don't know about you, but DTF has the right answer. Way better now, right? This is the fusion. I'm sorry, man. Like, everybody knows radio is dead. There's a reason they're not making money. This is not just one specific type. It's all radio. It's all dying. TV media is dying. This is not a shocker to anybody. This is not a specific personalization. This is just the nature of media. And the only thing that is growing is this. Is streaming, is YouTube, is Netflix, is really evolving. And some people, I'm telling you right now, they cannot evolve. They haven't had a new thought in a long time. And so people like Comulist.net, who sponsor my dirty mug here, they're gonna move fine. One thing we're doing, and I'm ready for this age. I'm ready. Honestly, Diana, this is the way of the world. How often during a show can you connect? I'm talking about connecting with your viewers. Gone are the day of listeners. Who the hell listens just to anything anymore? You want this. In the age of artificial intelligence, guys, I'm telling you right now, people are going to seek genuineness. They're going to seek it. They're going to seek that genuine connection of somebody who's like, I know that's Carlos. I know he's got kids. I know he's got his wife. I know he's a real person. He's not an AI character. Now, trust me, I love AI probably more than most people. But the fact is, people are going to seek a genuine connection with people. And I think we're going to be living that, you know? It is. It's just something different, you know? And I'm doing this all by myself. Billy, the producer that I hired through the union, through this crap, I can't ever get a hold of him. He's always got the day off, so I've learned how to do all this myself. Imagine when I build up this studio, when I build up the things that I have in mind. I really have some amazing things. So please, Diana, especially you, I don't know how to give away, even free memberships yet, but anybody who signs up for the membership, that's where it's all going to be at, through this YouTube membership. It's all going to be through here, and so that'll be where you get, like, when I make the movie, when I put out the short film, when I put out anything new, any new merch, any type of, it's all going to go there first and then to everybody else. I'm really trying to create a network of people, and this connects to my passion project experience, which means you get to go to some of those events, and so it's very cool. Thanks. My cousin, who is not a man of many words, once said that to me. He said, Carlos, he put his arm around me. He said, Carlos, you know who you are? You're a communicator. Ah. Come on, man. They're weird dogs. All right. Old man down the street with his VCR 7-foot tall. Get out of here. Wow. Thanks.
Yeah, I feel it too, Julie. I was looking at the old episodes, which, by the way, I had lunch with Trevor from Deland Boxing and Fitness. Top of the morning to you, Eddie. Good to see you, buddy. Even this, like, I hope you guys understand now that we have a place here. That's a show. I'm going to entertain you. It's my goal, right? But the live show should feel like a little community. You guys are talking. You guys, I've seen it done before, but this is the way I want to do it. You guys know each other. You expect each other. I'm gonna try and do as many streams as I can. As my kids get older, different times. You know, I see myself doing this show for the rest of my life. I know that sounds crazy to say, but I can do this pretty much anywhere. So, in saying that, it's very cool because usually with the entertainment career, you're like, hope they don't fire me, and they do. All right, Crystal, great question. Great question. Thank you. I'm so glad you asked this because it's very, very, I'm so glad. These are my notebooks, guys. I've been writing my thoughts and my ideas down for a very, 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 very long time. And part of my set is to have this, to show you guys that everything I've ever imagined that I've wanted, I have gotten. I know it sounds ridiculous to say because you don't normally hear people say things like that, but it's true. The main things I wanted in my life: a healthy, beautiful family, a big-ass house I'm proud of, a career I can live with, doing entertainment, making people laugh, helping others. All that is in here, guys. And at times, it was at the worst possible times. I had no hope. I had nobody telling me anything. All I had were these notebooks. So everything you see back there are literally my notebooks that tell the story of my life. And Jim Rohn, one of my mentors who I've followed and just, he always said, your notebooks will always be your greatest treasure. It's not just you, to like my family. Like when I go on, this will tell my story. Look, I just randomly opened this. This is 12/15/20. It's crazy to read because I just randomly opened this, okay? So I'm shooting Hawkeye, okay? It's 12/15/20, and I'm writing down, Enrique is a memorable and important part of Hawkeye. Enrique has some scene-stealing parts on Hawkeye. The role of Enrique took my acting career to the next level. Hawkeye is beloved and super popular. My family is healthy, safe, and beautiful. Lennon is happy, safe, and beautiful. Megan is happy. 12/19/20. Watch this is what I love. I don't do this often. Guess what? That happened, guys. That happened. Enrique was a big part of Hawkeye, and the Tracksuit Mafia were scene stealers, and it happened nearly identical to how I wrote it down. It's not, I'm telling you, this isn't rocket science. This is just how you can manifest and how you can create. And purely, it keeps your thoughts on track. Because so many things happen every day that will make us lose sight of what we're trying to do in life. And so when I have my daily, so this is obviously the one I have now, but this is the one I have now, you know? Shout out to University High School, gave me this cool folder, which I love. So, you know, it's just a notebook, guys. And guess what? I can pop open to today. So I can go back to these days and tell you what I ate. It's fucking crazy. I'm glad you asked, Crystal. I really have not. Part of the show was I always wanted to be motivational. and I know I go into this and stuff like, but I never knew how to. Yeah, Julie, I got a little bit of goosebumps too because like I try not to go back to read him because it is more fun when you get a hold of him, you know. And you know what I would write every day? I am COVID-19 negative. I received the COVID-19 vaccine. I am rich, money, knowledge. I am COVID-19 negative. Because every day we were being tested for COVID. And if I pop for COVID, I got, and I'll be honest, I made a lot of money on Hawkeye. A lot of money. And it was a game-changing experience. I mean, totally game-changing, life-changing. And so, I mean, this is crazy. The Tracksuit Mafia. There was no trailer yet, guys. We hadn't even been done shooting this thing yet. The Tracksuit Mafia is heavily featured in the trailer. They were heavily featured in the trailer. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Magnolia's happy, healthy. Look, thank you. I'm sorry to go on such a little rant about it, but I hope you guys know the power of writing things down now. This is, you know, literally just random. Wow. 7/24/18. Cool. Love it. All right. Let's get a little silly. What did y'all think of that? What are your thoughts on that? How many of you guys write things down? Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. When do you physically write things down to keep yourself on track? And if you don't, well, you're about to, if you do, your life is going to improve. There's no doubt about it. Your life will improve. You'll be more organized. You'll be better. How many of you guys don't write things down now? Be honest. How many of you guys do? I want to know. Put these back. All right, Sunstate, I'm glad you brought this up. Too many notes on my desk, okay? Notes are different than having a consistent notebook that is essentially a narrative of what you're trying to do. Does that make sense? Because if you have a little note here and you have a little note there and you got one notebook here and you got one notebook there, then you have no narrative, no structure. So what I advise to you, get yourself a little cheap one subject notebook and have all the notes in one place. You have a to-do list every day, and I do have a calendar, and when I do something on it, I cross it out and add it to it. That doesn't surprise me. You're somebody who gets things done. You, and you know what, Diana? I don't even know what you do for a living. I don't think we've ever discussed that as much as I know you. Kind of funny, but you just have always seemed somebody who's well put together and you know, had your stuff together. I out notes and reminders on my phone and then forget to look at them. Okay, so eFresh, let me share something with you. You can always write things down in your phone or say something in your phone, but it's not the same as writing things down on a notebook. Why? For tens of thousands of years, we've been writing with our hands. So there's like this physical, literal connection of us writing with our hands. Now, is it slowly evolving with our thumbs? You know, sure. But you get a different release, like a charge, like an export, when you're physically writing things down. So I would highly advise also writing them down there, especially being a loving father, husband, as you are. You do video journals and have done so for years. It's amazing to go back. That's really cool, Crystal. That's a really good, smart way of keeping track of life. I don't always write things out, but I do have a notebook, and I occasionally use it for things. Sam, look, you're about to go to another level. You're trying to get a new gig. Write the things down. Another great thing is, fellas, you know how you ladies got much better memories than us? My wife knows. I write everything down. So when she's discussing with me something, I'll go, no, that happened 2 weekends ago. Not because I remember that shit. I do not remember that shit most of the time. The reason I do it is because I know, I wrote that down. Hey, Walter, top of the morning to you, man. Top of the morning to you, Walter Johnson, rolling in here like a pimp. Hey, DTF, do me a favor. Quit your day job. As the great Tenacious D would say, quit your day job. Quit it. Shit. We're trying to do a show here. We can't just have you dipping out. You add too much to the show. You add funny, you add info, but then you're like, oh, I gotta work to support my family. Notes once again. What kind of notes? Mando, I think we've discussed this before with you. Okay, that's a perfect example, Sam. That's a perfect example. I'm going to use you as an example here. Many of you are writing down notes and creating documents and Excel sheets and PowerPoints and filling out time cards for your company that may kiss your ass goodbye one day. But the reason you do it is because you're like, oh, I don't want to mess things up. I want to design a remote focus. I can't do that without writing things down, right? Is that essentially what you're saying? Well, your life is the same way, Sam. Your life is more confusing than a remote focus for a telescope. So it needs to be written down. That makes sense? Hey, there you go. And you know what? Honestly, no doubt about it. You got to find your own way. You got to find your own way. And you got to also figure out how to make it into your life too. Deion Sanders. Yeah, we're about to talk Deion Sanders here in a second. Good. Julie's son is about to embark on a really cool journey with the Disney College program. Congratulations, Julie. I mean, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I want to do a little celebration for that. Can we just congratulate Julie and her son? Where's my celebration music? Damn it. Where the did he get deleted? Did Billy delete? Holy shit! I think Billy deleted one of my world famous. Well, we're just gonna no. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Where the hell is it? Let's just do this one. Congratulations. Your son's name again, was it Connor? Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Walter. That's the goal here. I'm trying to do a new style show. Something different, something cool, something snazzy, something new. And we're about to talk to Deion Sanders, Jerry Jones here in a second. And one thing Deion doesn't know, and one thing that Jerry Jones doesn't know. I got the athletic director of Colorado also here, Rick George. So he's going to be here too. So I guess the rumor is, and we'll start it here in a second once I create this banner here. So I'm going to create this banner. Okay. Let's see here. Deion leaving. Oh, I got to get the D in there. So my videos, the ones that I'm chopping up from here, from the live show and putting out on YouTube, it's going so well, guys. They're getting way more views, even than the live. The live is great, but it's hard for people to watch a full live show. I get it. But that's my goal. I want to slowly, next thing you know, I'm going to get 1,000 views every live show. Next thing you know, I'm going to get 10,000 views. But the goal is so people to get a little taste in the show. They got to get a taste of the show. If they don't get a taste of the show, then how are they going to find the show, right? So I'm going to show them by doing my funny voices and my bits and my things. And then they go, hey, I'm going to follow them. And then they become members. Then I become a billionaire. All right, Deion leaving Colorado. How do you spell Colorado? Colorado? There we go. For Dallas. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, so I've been trying to do it so that I have the banner up here, and then I got my music playing, so I kind of sound very official. And this is the music I got here. Hopefully I sound official, guys, so you guys can help me. Yeah, that'd probably be good. All right. Before we go into that, congratulations, Julie. What an incredible opportunity for your son. I'll be keeping him in his prayers. And when Diana keeps you in your prayers, it's a good one. Okay, thank you. What the hell was that, Amanda? So Amanda lives in the same city as I do, DeLand. And I just heard like what I thought was somebody slamming my door. That's why if you go back and watch, I was like, did somebody just walk in? Nobody should be here. I'm by myself. What the F was that? What was that? Amanda. Oh, yeah. Was that bombing around here? Oh, well. All right, cool. All right. So, my goal during this also, guys, so that you know, is when I'm doing these bits, especially the ones when I'm talking to some of these big-time celebrities, it's very hard for me to see the comments. But what I do want people to know is when they're watching this, that it is an interactive show. So, be sure to comment as much as possible, because for the first half of this, I'm kind of just going to be doing the bit, and then I'll go to you guys, okay? So when we're doing the co-host, this is how I would talk to my co-host, okay? This is what I would say. I'm doing this bit. I need you to back me up with laughing here. Not laughing, fake laughing, but like adding a little bit here. So that's what you guys are going to do. Now, how do you do that? Okay, how do you do that? Well, you do that by literally putting in as many comments as you can, because that helps kick out the algorithm, that helps push it out there, and then I'll see those comments, and then I'll add them during the show, and then the people that are watching the show later are like, oh, this is cool. This guy like adds stuff during the show. All right? Cool. It's the bombing rams in Ocala. In Ocala. Okay. Oh. Okay. So when I'm doing this, I can't have this because then I look like a redneck. So now I'm a sports guy. Should I change my shirt? I should change my shirt probably to be a sports guy, right? Or do I look like should I get a tank top on? Yeah, I should get a tank top on, right? You guys, what do you think? Tank top or keep this? When I talk to Deion, dude, we're about to talk to Deion, okay? And we're about to talk to Jerry Jones. And look, Deion, I'm going to be like, Deion, I got your book here. I'm reading your book. So I love Deion. Deion's like one of my favorite people. So I'm really excited about talking to Deion, okay? So what do you think, guys? Should I change my shirt into a tank top? And that way when people watch the video later, like, oh, this guy's probably a former wrestler. Oh, and we haven't even talked about LeBron. Okay, we could go either way. No, let's do Deion. Might look cool. Let's see here. Might look cool in the YouTube video. Yeah, it would look cool, right? Like with that, like I got like, yeah, I should put on a jersey. And then that'll look cool for LeBron too. Yeah. Tank top dirt. Guys, keep this shirt on? We need a vote. We need to know. 1st to 5. We got 2. We got 1 for my tank top. I'm going to get the Magic jersey on. I'm going to look like a sports athlete. That's right. Button up, no tanky top. You can't vote twice, Amanda. You got 1 and 1. I don't know what Sam was. I need to know here because I'm just going to run over to the studio, out the door. Okay, hold on a second. Julie says plaid. Oh, no, she's backing up Amanda. I see. Okay, keep the plaid. I love to go around the house screaming out, LeBron James. That's not a vote. Amanda, we need another vote. We got 2-1 here. 2-1. And we got Tank Top Thursday. Yeah, I think it's going to be Tank Top Thursday. Next vote. Here we go. And E, naked one's naked. So that's, I might go naked. Okay, you know what? I'll give you fresh a little bit of what you want. Why not? All right. Oh, damn, you could have seen my nipple. Keep the plaid. Oh, my gosh. The ladies are uniting and the fellas are going back. We can't say that anymore. Tank top kind of fits story, though. That's Sam. We're 3-3 here.
pop, pop. Naked gets another vote. Uh-oh. I'm kind of down with naked, guys. I got to be honest. So I got half my shirt off here. Okay, before we go into it. All right, before we go into it, here we go. Here we go. You guys going to get me naked? Another for the wife beater. I don't own those, but be professional. That's number 5. I got my shirt stuck on my watch. About to be professional. It was the professional comment, I think, that took it over. I'm sorry. In my world, this is professional. Billy, can you get this button off? God damn it, buttons are. Why are the buttons so hard? Hold on a second. Holy shit, Deion is in the studio. Holy shit, guys. Hold on. All right, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Now I'm professional. All right, here we go. All right, now I look so cool. Oh, man. No way, dude. I'm weigh 170 something, man. I'm in good shape. It did. It had all the makings that it is a little X-rated. This is what happens when Megan is away. Lois will play. Now, but this is a sports show. Look, Pat McAfee. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. All right, cool. We good? I think that. I brought this so they know I'm an athlete. I brought this so they know that I drink, and I got to do it now. Mm-hmm. Hey, guys. Carlos Navarro here. Former high school water polo player. Current boxer at Deland Boxing 2 to 3 times a week. When I want to refresh, I don't choose water. I go with the best. Minute Maid sugar-free lemonade. When you want to be refreshed, like the champions. That makes sense, but heck. Nothing healthier. Minute Maid sugar-free. Drink of champions. All right. Not sponsored yet. All right. So, it's becoming a habit. It is. All right, cool. So, let's see here. Let me see if I can set this up. We're going to go to Deion. All right, so remember the deal, guys. You're my co-host. You need to be laughing. You need to give, if I'm like a real host, then I'm dictating things. You need to do this. You need to do that. Laugh. Rah. So, listen to me, or I will fire you. Co-host, you ready? If you're ready to do this segment with me, I need you to say, let's go to the top. Let's go to the top, okay? Because once we do that, then we can start, our segment here. Do you like the music I picked? It's usually my sports music. Okay. Let's see if I got them. All right.
think though we need to have. All right, let's see here. You guys ready? Let's go to the top. Let's go to the top. Let's do it. I feel it. This is what we do before we do the segment because these segments are popping. People are loving them. Asher's showing up late as hell, like he's got to work or something. All right, here we go. Here we go. So we have 2 sports segments today, guys. 2. Actually, come on, I can't believe it's already 11 o'clock. All right, here we go. Let me get my guys ready. Here we go. Is Deion there? Okay, cool. Let me bring this down a little bit over here on my end. Boom. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and action. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carlos Alberto Navarro. I am the top sports reporter here on the To the Top channel. I am a former professional water polo player, and I am a sports addict. I have watched every bit of sports pertaining to basketball, boxing, a lot of football, and a lot of baseball, so I know a lot. Some would call me a genius. Those people are not my wife. She says I watch too much sports. And the reason I watch a lot of sports is I have a lot of connections. I used to work for EA Sports. And a buddy of mine who sent me this book, okay? He sent me this book, and my producer is saying that to read the inscription, which is fine. It's a bit personal, but I'm not going to read it in Deion's voice, but I'll try. Hey, Carlos. I know that you could help me with this book of motivation, but maybe you'll find something that you didn't already know. Psych. He loves to do, we do a lot of psych. So read it and let me know if you have any pointers. Later, Los. Signed, Prime Time. I would show it to you, but I don't want you to copy his autograph. It's very personal. He's a great friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I want the entire audience, all you toppers here, yes, and this is an interactive show. Everybody is here. Hey, y'all, we got that jersey. Yes, I know. This is an interactive. It's actually the #1 most interactive talk show in the world. And we do happen to have, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say a big thank you and shout out to who I think is the greatest professional athlete we've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Prime. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Coach Prime, man, you had an amazing year this year. You literally took the Colorado Buffaloes all the way into the bowl games, and you haven't been there in forever. How did you do it? How did you do it, man? I mean, I know we talked during the offseason. You kind of, you ask, a lot of times I go, hey, do the Statue of Liberty. And then I also suggested the Flying V. I said, use the Flying V, but do it for football instead of hockey. Remember when I suggested that? I do, Carlos. It's a great day. A great day. Thank the Lord. Listen, Coach Prime, I want to know, will you talk mano a mano? Will you talk to me? For sure. Listen, I want to know, are you leaving? Look, I'll even turn off the music, okay, because I want to be serious. I want to be a little serious, okay? Talk to me here. It's just me and you, okay? It's just me and you. I got a lot of people that love the Cowboys. Julie has her hoodie on right now. Okay, Deion, Sam loves you being here, Deion, okay? He loves that you're here, Everybody loves that you're here, Deion.
Good to see you, Sam.
Little shout out from Deion to Sam. I think that's pretty freaking cool. Sam, don't say I never did anything to you. I don't know. How about a shout out from Deion? So listen, Deion, it's just me and you. Okay? Are you going to take the gig with Dallas?
What you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? I mean, the fact is,
I'm here to talk about Colorado Buffaloes.
I know we talked that we were supposed to talk about that, Deion. I love you, dude. I love you, Deion. You're my dude, okay? But a lot of people are a little upset. The Colorado fans are like, hey, I thought you were going to be here for a long time.
I'm in Colorado, baby. Colorado.
I get that, Deion. I get that, Deion, okay? But the fact is, a lot of people are talking about that you and Jerry Jones.
Somebody say Jerry? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Deion and us, we been a-talking and a-walking and a-squawking and a-chalking for some Dallas Cowboys football.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, has now entered the show. Jerry, we haven't spoken in years. The whole taco incident, don't act like you don't remember.
Last taco on the table. Oh, that's some good old stuff there, boy. Good old stuff.
Not going to mention the taco incident. It happened in 1999. Things were different then.
No, seriously. You cannot talk about the taco incident. We signed an NDA on that, okay? If you just remember, we cannot do that, okay, Carlos? Do not talk about the taco incident. No. Nothing. We're going to talk about Deion. All right. I could be anywhere in the world right now. But I'm here talking a little Dallas Cowboys with my friend Carlos, top of the morning Navarros. That's how we do it here.
Jerry, we've had some great times.
But you know, like I know,
it's pretty. I mean, are you really talking to Deion about going to Dallas?
Oh, he's as good as a plum in a pecker pie.
Is that a Dallas saying?
You never heard the saying plum in a pecker pie?
Never heard that one, Jerry. Listen, Jerry, I want to know, do you think it's wrong that you're ripping Neon Deion away from Colorado and you're going to have him,
no one said I was leaving. Hey, Deion, it's me, your boy Jerry. I know we're not supposed to be telling anybody that we're talking behind the scenes, and I'm going to give you the biggest contract the NFL has ever seen, and you're going to take my Cowboys all the way to the top. I know we're not supposed to do that, but here on Top of the Morning, we can do it.
Guys, don't start admitting that crap. Okay, don't start. You can't be doing that. That's like collusion. You'll get in trouble, And guys, I did want to, before you got off, it looks like things are going pretty well, and it looks like it's going to happen. Deion, I did have one more thing for you.
What is it, Carlos?
Listen, I know we're boys, but I got a call from the athletic director of Colorado.
Hey, Carlos, it's me, Rick George. I'm the athletic director here, Colorado, and hey, Deion, how you doing? How you doing, Rick?
Hey, I was just wondering if you want to just sign that extension now for like a million years. I got you out of here. I was just
great day to be alive.
Not for me, because a lot of people thinking you're going to.
Hey there, Ricky boy.
Hi, Jerry. Good to see you. Do you mind just letting me talk to Deion?
Nope. Deion's my guy.
Okay, I'll take this offline. I thought it would be a nice reunion. I didn't think it was going to be this uncomfortable. Guys, I'm sorry. I hope you guys all get this worked out. Deion, personally, I think you should stay at Colorado. Dallas Cowboys kind of what they call a dumpster fire. Carlos, if you start calling it a dumpster fire, I will hunt you down personally and take you out. I promise. I'm kidding, Carlos. I wouldn't do that. I love the show Top of the Morning. It's a fantastic show. Really good show. I'm actually going golfing with Biden. Hey, Jerry, what the F, man? You're supposed to meet me out here, ready to go golfing. And I got an ice cream sandwich. I love it. It's delicious. See you on the course there, Biden. All right, guys. Boom. Wow. That was an action-packed. A lot of action-packed there. That's what we do. What did you think of that? I mean, do you think that Deion should stay in Colorado? I want to know what you think. Do you think that he should go to Dallas? I have no idea. It's crazy. I mean, we get, he'll deliver you a personal pecker pie, a plum and a pecker pie. There was so much going on there, guys. And that's what's happening in my brain a lot of times. All those voices, all those little things, they're all here. Oh, go Magic. Go Magic. Guys, that's the kind of fun we're having here. That's the kind of ridiculousness we're doing here. I'm going to cut it here. So then I'm going to have that clip. And I'm going to play that. I'm going to cut that up. That'll be out today on the YouTube channel. And then that gets pushed out to people who like ridiculous comedy. I know. Thank you, LDG. Thank you for helping me get there. I know I have a really bizarre sense of humor, like an out there sense of humor. And I've always had that. So I know it's not for everybody, but I hope it's for the people who it is, Like, and that's who I'm finding. Like, I'm never losing subscribers, which is kind of cool. I'm always gaining subscribers. Unlike Instagram and a couple other places, like you lose a lot of followers every day. I'm gaining them every single day because I'm creating this new audience. And so you guys are a big part of that. And so I really, 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 really am grateful for you. No, it's a plum and a pecker tree, obviously, Julie. I don't know where the F that came from. A plum and a pecker tree. All right. So, thanks, man. That's the goal. I try. Thank you, bro. Hey, Ash is doing his things, guys. Can I give you some suggestions for your page, Asher? So you guys should go check out Asher's page. Do your plug here. And because he's now taking his love of the Magic, which is, I'm so glad he's doing this. He's a massive fan. He's like one of the biggest fans. He goes to all the games. He has great seats, but that's expensive. It's expensive. And so now he's transitioning to really use his social media, which I love that you're like shooting things as opposed to, like, it doesn't always, there we go. Critical mastermind. Okay. I don't think that represents who you are as a Magic man. I think you need to change it and really staple yourself as that Magic name. Critical mastermind is a little bit more techie, a little bit more like, 'cause I actually didn't follow you because I until you posted some Magic stuff, and I was like, I'll give some love to J Curve, sure. You're working on a separate page. Okay, well, I'll tell you. It's hard to build separate pages. Use whatever page you have now, man. Use whatever page you have now and outfit that into whatever the Ash the Magic Man may be or whatever. And take your time, and because I think Critical Mastermind would be for something else. That's just a thought, just a thought. Anyway, so your energy is helping me get through my long hold time for customer service. Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck? All right, let's do a little coffee break, a little refresher. I brought this for you guys. I think, Ash, you got to do IG and you got to do YouTube Shorts. That's what you got to do. And repurpose them. Boom. And you need a website. You need a website that allows you to, it'll It'll allow you to get some media passes. Because what your goal is not to pay for these tickets anymore. Okay? You are somebody, and this goes for anybody who is a big brand proponent. I mean, obviously, I'm a diehard Magic fan. So, but I work in the media. So, I'm going to continue to talk about the Magic here because I want to be a media member with the Magic. And eventually, I'm going to have front row seats in the Magic. But until then, when you do that and you get your website, and then really what you need is a blog. You need to be writing. And it doesn't take much, especially with ChatGPT. And then after, because what that will do, Ash, and this goes for every single person in every single industry. So what he's trying to do is build his brand, build his, the Magic, get views on YouTube. I don't know if your roofing business is your personal business or you work for a company, but usually the goal when you build these personal brands is then for them to go to your services, So domains are not expensive at all. Art by Ash. I don't think that's specific enough, to be honest. I don't think so. I like it. I'm not, and I don't even know. Take your time with it. Take your time because you got to really know what the goal is. Are you just creating art or are you specifically going for Magic stuff? For example, I am reworking my website to the top never stop. That will feature me, obviously, as a motivational speaker. Already does with the Passion Project. And then it's going to feature Top of the Morning. And then it's going to feature me as a director and to the top productions, creating productions for people. So, having that website gives you more validity. Magic Minute for the fans. I like Magic Minute. Does nobody have Magic Minute? Because if nobody has Magic Minute, what's up, Rachel? Good to see you. Because if nobody has Magic Minute, that's a good one. I like Magic Minute. I like that. Yeah, I like it. All right. Magic Minute from top of the morning to ya. Top of the morning to ya. If there's no dancing baby GIF, it's not a real website. That's damn right. Damn right. Good to see you, Bradley. All right. So this was on yesterday's show. You know who does a great show? And I'm going to do a whole show about this. But I have a real pet peeve, man. And it is ever present, man. It is ever present in this day and age. And I'll tell you guys, I'm going to do a whole bit about it. I'm going to do a whole segment about it. But first, I got to write down this. LeBron did what at 17? That's a good, eye-catching title, right? I see you guys who are coming over here at 11 o'clock. I see you guys. I know you are. All right. LeBron did what at 17? And then I'll do a WTF. And I know who you guys have been here the whole time. The real G's. All right. LeBron did what at 17? So this was a great show. I love Travis and his brother Jason. They seem like the nicest guys. Oh, by the way, I got to ask you guys before I go into this. Producers, now you guys are also my producers. Did I overmodulate? What does overmodulate mean? No, man, I'm glad. I'm really glad to see you. You got a great personality. You got your, like I said, I hate to see people when they got all this stuff going on and they're spending money and they're supporting corporations, quite frankly, and they're not getting anything back out of it other than the love. But now you're getting some stuff back. You should because you got such passion for it. Ultimately. Yes, Rachel, that's really funny. Beards Only podcast. Oh yeah, I see y'all 11 o'clockers. I see y'all. So the audio is great. Could be a little louder on my phone. Okay, but it's clear. Okay, cool. You missed the whole thing, Rachel. Look what she's saying, guys. You need a jacket. I had a whole thing. This is from my sports segment, Rachel. Okay. Good. I'm really glad because I actually changed something on the back end of the audio settings. And I'm glad because what I realized was when I was doing these bits where I was doing these high-pitched voices or low-pitched voices, audio is low on the church computer. What? Oh, you're on a church computer right now? Is that it cuts me out. So then you wouldn't even hear the bit at all if I'm singing or whatever. And I was like, oh, shit, I was doing a funny bit there. So I took that off. And so I was wondering if it was going to overmodulate. So got you. Okay, cool. Catholic Church. Okay, cool. Hey, Carlos, will you be taking any, before we get into this next segment, because this is another segment that I'm going to chop up because I found it so interesting. And I really want you to put yourself into the position of what you would do for this because it's really, really interesting. It looks really, really good. It looks really good, the new Wolfman. I haven't seen the new Nosferatu either. And Diane, I think I'm going to do a movie show later this week. Like, this was kind of sports-centric, so thank you for coming through. And I know you've really been getting into boxing and stuff lately, which is cool. But they didn't pick me for that movie, okay? I didn't get picked for the Christy Martin movie. So I hope it's not an Oscar award winner. No, I'm kidding. It should be. Good for her. So I want to see Wolfman. I think, Universal is going, oh, man, we might actually have it's perfect timing because they're doing Dark Universe at Epic Studios for the theme park. So I really want to see it. And I will not be taking any of my family to see it. I think it looks pretty scary. Maybe Lennon. Megan would never see it. We watched Signs the other day, Diana. It was really, Lennon and I, she loved it. All right, so do I have a normalizer that cap the peaks or whatever the terms are? Well, no, it took out it made it really gainy in the sense of like you would only pick up your voice and push anything out. And I kind of like having some background noise. You came back to the outfit. Stop taking your work calls. Just have Comulus do it. My God. All right. So we're going to find the spot where this is really, and I'm just going to play some and come back to this. I'm just going to let it play a little bit because people who are going to find this video later. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm not going to start it now because I really want to find the exact spot because I really want people who do find this show randomly, they're not going to see this part. This is just us, guys. This is like we're doing the show, and we're like, okay, now this is the next video because this is how I would produce the show if I had a team. I'd be like, all right, guys, you guys are my co-hosts. We're about to do this next segment. You guys did great, by the way. Awesome. More comments, though. More comments. I need more comments. That way I can throw them up when we're doing this, especially during this segment because I'm not going to be talking to so many people. I will be primarily focused on this segment, which is just fascinating. Whether you like LeBron James, whether you don't like LeBron James, and I'm going to go into all that in a second here. So, but I do want to find the exact spot.
Oh, I know.
I've collected them over the years, man.
Year, the process. Penny Hardaway, Oh, I know.
I've collected them over the years, man. Was it always Nike?
Okay, there it is. Okay, that's it. Right there. Perfect. All right, so I am going to let this play. And exactly, comment. There, I commented. Thank you. More. We need more comments. Damn you, we need more comments. All right. We could ask what he thinks the team's fonts. All right, I love scary movies. A good psychological thriller. Black Box. I think I watched that one. Oh, yeah, that was with Ethan Hawke, right? No, Diana. That's the one they didn't pick me on. They had me audition for that movie 5 different times. I'm such a No, I'm good. I'm such a loser. I auditioned for Ring. This is the brutality of going after your goals. I would have loved to have been a part of that Christy Martin movie. But they didn't pick me. Hell yeah, me too, dog. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, finally, somebody. And with every membership, with every single membership, just remember, Rachel, that $4.99, that little bit of money, yes, it goes to a very important fund. A very important fund. The Bald Asthmatic Dads with Glasses Everywhere. It's a wonderful organization that gives back to all bald dads with glasses. Have a, you know the saying. We gotta get to the. Thank you, Rachel. With every single one. Thank you. I appreciate it. Meeting good tonight. One day you'll see the books on that. Woohoo! Let's just say my 095123 on that has not been updated. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I know you give back to your own kind. I'll send it to him. Hey, Mr. Montez, I know I haven't thought about you in 20 years, but all right. You had to do it from a desktop and click on any money sign by chat box. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we're doing stuff like that, guys. I'm just going to give them away, and you can do whatever the hell you want with them, and we can do some stickers. All right, cool. Let's watch this. Oh, and then I can see the members up here. New member, Sam. Today you became a member, buddy. Thank you, brother. He did it from his phone. You're the man. It's $4.99, guys. You spend more on that on a fucking medium fry. Okay? Medium fry at McDonald's right now is $17. Sons of bitches. Give you all this freaking entertainment. Was that on the air? Was that on the air? Shit. Did not mean to do that. All right, so can you pay for a sponsorship with an EBT card? Yes. You have to meet me in front of the Winn-Dixie in about 20 minutes. And that is where you will sell me $20 of food stamps. I will then mark that for January, February, March, April. In April, we meet back at said Winn-Dixie. This time it's gone up. Membership dues. Welcome to the Topper Club, Sam and Rachel. Life is good. Life is good as a member. We eat delicious cheeses. Eat fresh as a new member. He did it. He did it. Welcome. I bought it at 50 cents a dollar. So, hey, you'll make your money back. You'll make your money back. All right, let's get to this because I also have to take a pee break. Jesus Christ, guys. I'm an hour and 20 minutes. Hardcore entertaining. Other people sitting back, rubbing and tugging. Just rubbing and tugging all day long. Not doing a day. I was listening to one of those morning shows that plays music. It's like a time capsule. A time capsule. Too much lemonade. Yeah, too much lemonade. So let's listen to this. I go, I pee, I come back. Okay? Let's do this because this is really interesting. I'm actually going to take you back a little bit further about here. And then once I pee and come back, then we'll take it from that point. Does that sound good? Okay. So here we go. I'm actually going to take it from here. Here we go. All right. Hold on. Wait a second. Is this a real question before we get started, kids? Guys, settle down. DTF has a question. I did see that Sunset John. I did. You know what? I did. Where's the? I gotta see it come through. I didn't see it come through though. I just saw the Where is it? I did a part. There it is. Got to do it for this one too, right? I can't just be can't just do it for Rachel. Shows up an hour late. E-Fresh. Guess what, man? Look in your pants right now. Do it. Do it. It grew a centimeter. That's right, folks. Every person who becomes a member of the To The Top channel, if you're a male, 1 centimeter growth. And ladies, we're talking with the scientists to see what y'all want. Might be an option. Maybe no period for a month. Maybe 1 centimeter of boobage. We don't know yet. The scientists are still working on your membership. But we figured out how to grow our pube hair 1 centimeter for us fellas. So fellas, congratulations. Your pubic hair is now 2 centimeters long. All right. Let's go. Maybe under boob. Yeah, Sun State. I like that suggestion. I like it. All right. Okay, good. All right, here we go. So, LeBron James is on new heights. Let's start it here. Boom. Here we go. We're about to start the segment. In 3, 2, 1. LeBron James, the king, the chosen one of the most famous athletes ever, and being famous for the most ever. From the age of 16, this kid was literally on the cover of Sports Illustrated. LeBron James. And I don't care whether you love him. I don't care whether you hate him. The fact of the matter is the guy has done everything he possibly could to live a good life. And by that meaning a family that he's raised, that his kids love them. He's been married forever. There's no rumors of cheating or horrible things. He's won championships for his home city. He's taking thousands of kids to college. He's a stand-up dude. Sure, it may say things that rubs you from the wrong time. Whatever. Nobody's perfect. And I don't think he's perfect either, and I don't think he thinks that either. But he goes on to a podcast, which is the Kelsey Brothers. And if you don't know, I believe it's called New Heights. And it's a great show. I don't listen to it all the time, but LeBron was dying to go on there. He even tweeted about it, and they got him on there. Now, one thing I like about other athletes, talking to other athletes, is there's this sense of like camaraderie, if you will, especially champions like all three of them are. Jason being for Philadelphia Eagles, Travis obviously with the Chiefs, and LeBron with many teams. 3 teams to be exact. I don't know anybody else that's done that other than maybe Robert Ory or Steve Kerr that was just like more of a role player. So the fact is that these guys have a level of talking about things as opposed to a sports fan like me or like a journalist, because they're not going to open up as much. I've watched a lot of LeBron interviews, and I don't think I've ever heard the story before in this detail. This is really unique as to what was offered to him as a high schooler. And what is being offered now, I could only imagine, because now we live in a world that before you could not talk to a college player in the sense of a brand, no money, no nothing. So if you don't realize that, basically up until about 3 years ago, if you were a college or if you were a company trying to recruit somebody that wasn't in a professional league and they were literally in high school or college, you could not talk to them. It was illegal. A lot of people lost their careers from it. It was bribing. Well, guess what? That shit is out the door now. It's called the NIL, and it's a contract that allows athletes to make money off of what they do, which makes a lot of sense. The fact of the matter is that these athletes are off their backs. These colleges and the NCAA are making a lot of money. So they were able to shift this thanks to Ed O'Bannon and a lot of other people, and now they're making millions. Literally. These college athletes and some high school athletes are making millions. But this, since LeBron is he's in roughly my age. I think he's 40. I'm 44. This was happening way, way, way before any of that. So LeBron is a Nike athlete. Everybody knows that right now, unless you live under a rock. So the fact is, he went in as a high schooler under certain situations. Now, Travis Kelsey, and we're going to listen to it here, is going to talk about this a little bit more. So we're just going to watch this segment. Hope you enjoy it.
Penny Hardaway, Ron Artest, Michael Finley, all these guys.
Who guarded you?
Nobody. I was unguardable. Listen, I was 16. I was high school sophomore. Baby. There's
was 16 the baby fro?
Yep, that was the baby fro. I was in Chicago at MJ's court. It was called Hoops. There's a clip out right now of actually Meta World Peace talking about that moment as well. Like,
I gotta check it out.
When I finally got out there, I was like, I'm busting ass, man. I was nervous. I was nervous as hell, being out there with MJ and the rest of those guys. But I'm like,
are you kidding me?
I was like, I'm about to go crazy, and I did, man.
That's awesome, man.
I did.
That's awesome,
man. I wish I was in that gym that day. That's crazy stuff, man. Well, you see all these shoes behind me, man. You already know I'm a sneakerhead.
Oh, I know.
I've collected them over the years, man. Was it always Nike? You used to wear the T-Max at St. Vincent St. Mary. I think I seen you wear the old Iversons. Was it always Nike?
Trav, no, it was not. It was not always Nike. It was Nike when I was a young kid, when I was a young lad. Obviously, I've been in love with Michael Jordan my whole life. So,
come on now.
I saw him, Penny Hardaway, Ken Griffey Jr., Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
I watched all these
guys. If you don't know this, like Nike at that era, I mean, with the people he's naming, the Ken Griffey Juniors of the world, this was prime Nike. Bo Jackson, and so LeBron is a high schooler. He's watching all this going on, and here comes the biggest names in the world calling you. The biggest, the Nikes, the Adidas, the Reeboks. I know Reebok's kind of like right now, but Reebok was right there with Nike for a long time. And so here is LeBron James. Picture yourself in high school, and you're getting these calls. Listen.
Unbelievable sports figures. So as a kid growing up, it was Nike. Once I got into the AAU program, started playing basketball, Adidas took us over, and it became Adidas. It was Adidas like from 7th, 8th grade to pretty much my junior, senior year. They sponsored us every year. We played in all the Adidas tournaments, big time tournament in Vegas and all over the United States of America. So it was Adidas. And then my senior year, the process began. The recruitments, the Nikes came in, and Adidas was still there. Reebok came in, and one. All these companies came in.
Man, for those who don't know, and one was the dopest shoe. And man, it is so crazy to hear these names. A great documentary, the And One Era. It's on Netflix, and you can see how huge that clothing brand was. It rivaled Nike. They were trying to figure it out. Mismanagement, unfortunately, led to that demise. That is awful, but he makes it look good. If I wore that, people would make it think that I was a creep. What are we talking about here? All right.
I took on 3 pitches. I did an Adidas pitch. I did a Reebok pitch. I did a Nike pitch. The best pitch that I got where I thought I was going to end up was actually Reebok at one point.
Reebok.
I went to their meeting. And I sat down across from their CEO and the guys that was running basketball. At the time, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Reebok had the NFL as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's what it was when I first got into the league.
Yeah, they had the NFL as well. So they knew my love. They knew my love.
Okay, just so you guys know right now, Reebok, you can buy at Walmart. They're done. They are a brand that is gone. Walmart has purchased a bunch of brands, if you don't know, like Justice and all these like Polo, these random brands. Like, what the hell are they doing at Walmart? Well, during COVID and all, when they all started dying, it was really smart. They bought up all these brands so that they would have them in their stores exclusively. And they're like, oh, I could get this Reebok shirt. Well, imagine if LeBron, like I said, we know he went with Nike. So imagine if he would have gone with Reebok. How different his, I know, Julie. It is crazy. You're about to hear what he was offered. It's insane. And Barbara, it is good to see you in here, sweetheart. Get caught up. Take a hit of that bong. We're talking LeBron here. Let's keep it moving.
For football as well. So they had all the NFL jerseys, all the Pro Bowl looking jerseys that was going to be the next year. And nice. I'm sitting across from the table. I'm a senior in high school. I'm going back to class the next day. They flew me in. I'm going back to St. Vincent St. Mary the next day, my senior year, and the guy slides over a check to me at the end of the table. It's me and my mom and Maverick Carter at the end of the table. And he says, if you don't go talk to any other companies, this is yours. And I look at it. $10 million fucking dollars.
Oh,
10 million.
Just right there as an 18-year-old, I was still stealing change out of my dad's fucking piggy bank to go get some candy
I was
and
a
shit.
high school senior, man. They gave me a check for $10 million.
$10 million. What would you do right now? I want to know. Leave a comment. You're the best star in the world. They offer you $10 million. You're living in public housing. You're living with a single mom. You got nothing. Do you take it, or do you have the wherewithal and understanding to not take it? I want to know. I'm going to use that part. It's crazy. You give me $10K right now to sign exclusively with the DTF shoe brand? Done. Deal. Can it make me jump higher, dunk? I think it can.
If I promise not to go see anybody else, I told them I need a break. They stepped out. I need to fucking
I
break.
can't believe it. I can't believe that. Right.
I sat there.
It is so smart, guys. So smart. When you are offered something of where you have to make a decision, and I know Asher would buy Magic tickets for everybody. And I know Amanda, with that money, she would consider hiring people. Even with that money, she's like, I'm considering it. Take your time. Sleep on it. Give it some time. Don't immediately react. Very rarely those immediate reactions really, really work out that well. E-Fresh, thank you for being honest, though. And being like, I would have taken it because it's fucking $10 million. You don't accept Magic tickets from people who don't. Yeah. Airbender in the house. Airbender in the house. That is the dude. Airbender and Asher, you two need to connect right now. You two are best friends, okay? Airbender and Asher are best friends. Time out before we find the result of this. Airbender, I love you, buddy. Simon, everybody say hello to Simon. This is the biggest Magic fan I know. What you say? Podcast would have signed for $10. Airbender, I met Airbender many moons ago. Simon, what's up, brother? Airbender is one of the coolest dudes. He's my guy. We've been friends for a long time. I met him because he was trying to go to college. He's got a little issue. It ain't up here because the dude is funny as hell and smart as a whip and runs like 16 different social media sites and goes to every single Magic game. But he had an issue because he had a little physical disability that didn't allow him to get to his college. I said, that's messed up. Hate that shit. So the good people came together. I did a little fundraiser. You still got that ride? If you sold it, I want my cut. I'm kidding. But we've been friends ever since. And this is a match. You guys are brothers. I'm telling you, meet up at the next game. Love you, bro. Love that bro right there. He's so cool. Okay, you guys know each other. I like that. I like that. Let's get back to the story. Yes, Simon, declining that check was absolutely, well, did he decline it? Ooh, we don't know. We don't know. Let's see. We don't know if he did.
Time out.
My mom looked at it, and me and my mom were living in an apartment and, Section 8 housing in Akron. I'm going back. I don't have shit, whatever. And my mom looked at me. She said, son, trust your gut. if they're offering you this, then who knows what the other companies may offer you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah, Ma.
She's composed.
Yeah, she's super composed. She's like, we ain't got shit already. So it's not like, it changes our life at this moment. Yes, maybe in the future, but I want you to trust your gut and do what you think is right.
That's awesome advice, man.
So they came back in, boop. I said, thank you. I will definitely like to continue our conversation, but I would be remiss if I did not take those other pitches from the other companies. I may have cried on the way home because I had to leave that
You're questioning. Man, I hope I just made the right decision.
I was like, I could have bought the building that me and my mom was living in with that goddamn money.
What? Easily. You already know.
I got a similar, my rookie year, or my rookie.
It's so funny. Jason tells some story that is not remotely the same. It's pretty funny. Simon, I hope you guys link up. You know what, DTF? When my son becomes LeBron James too, I'm also going to give him good advice. Thank God for good advice from moms. I'll tell you right now, my mom would have said, take it right now, drop out of school, go directly into the Reebok factory. She would not have given me this. Love you, Mom. God rest your soul. But she would have said, honey, no. She would have signed. There would have been no hesitation. My mom would have been smoking in the Reebok office and probably signed it just with the pop of her cigarette ash. It was quite a frame. He looks very handsome and a very, Viking, right? Exactly, yeah. You can't blame him, right? It's not like, I think, what a sound mind. I think that says a lot about LeBron's sensibility too, right? That he had the ability to, how he is with his life, how he's lived his life. He kind of goes into detail on this. It's really interesting. He goes into detail on how he's kind of lived this perfect life. Not a perfect human being, but within under the circumstances, he's done quite well, personally and professionally, obviously. But look at that one. DTF, look at that one. So you can do this one, son. My dad probably would have gone, sí, pues, no, tómalo. Probably would have done that. I don't know. Anyway, he did not take it, and that's the good thing. I just kind of thought that was interesting. It's just fascinating how people can really have to navigate their lives, And I think LeBron is just a good example of it. He's really funny in that interview too. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. Extra show, normally my show Wednesday and Friday, but because it's been later in the day. What do you guys think of later in the day at 9 o'clock? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Be honest. Be honest. I really do want to know. We're going to do a little wrap up here. What do you guys think? Because I think there's I love the possibility of me being able to do this show every day. I think there's something really good out of that. But, oh, Crystal, you didn't hear it. Oh, tell your pastor I said hey. We talked about it. Yesterday. 100 members. We need 100 members. Why? Because, quite frankly, I don't want to burn you guys out. Number one, because you guys are all the members so far. And I think at 100 members, then we can do a party to commemorate it at Frogger's. And then be able to have fun with that. Yes. We are here tomorrow. Oh yeah. Still do a normal show Friday. Crystal, you're like a queen on your balcony sharing golden trinkets, and I love you for it. No, you know, Froggers is because it's one of our great sponsors, Rachel. Yeah. Check out Froggers. Hey, I'm going to send this over to the Froggers people. So if you guys don't mind, tell me how much you want to go to Froggers Bar and Grill. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's right. Tell me, because... Boom. I'm going to stop sharing that screen. I'm going to share this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Froggers, we love you.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to do a live event at Froggers. We're going to have delicious wings. Yes, we want to go to Froggers. Yes, we love Froggers. So they have literally these amazing burger nights. Like, I think tonight they got like $7 burgers. And I'm telling you, what we're going to do is a party for all the members. And we're going to get food and drink. And, you know, I know, but we're going to have gluten-free options for you. Okay? We love Froggers, and we want you to go to their locations. They're everywhere. Who wants, like, it'll probably be at the Altamont Springs one. So it'll probably be, I could eat more wings than anyone. How many wings can you eat? If we go to Froggers and I challenge you to a wing eating contest, which I could, how many can you eat? DTF, I don't want to see you unless you're wearing a frog costume at Froggers. You're the best, Amanda. $4.99, folks. She's in the Frogger party. You know, a lot of people, they want to charge you $7,000 for a membership. Do you know how many streaming shows are $7,000? I only charge you $4.99. Crystal is giving them away to little boys and girls. Every dollar goes towards the world-class organization, the 0729423 charity of bald asthmatic dads with glasses. Yes, a wonderful organization that I do wholly accept all the money for. That is a front. Did I say that out loud? Shit. I'm going to keep making you guys hungry with Froggers. Yeah, I also bought that course. It was difficult. Drive, Barbara, drive. Pretend there's a giant weed brownie living around there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know what that is, but I would eat that pork chop. I really want pork chops. Okay, what was it, Eric? What did you rock? At least 35? Hey, remind me to tell you the story of when my cousin... can you guys hear the lawnmower, by the way? There's a cat going lawnmower out there. When my cousin ate like 150 wings. Something like that. Well, I mean, cucking is totally different. You were looking for the cucking course, or not. And let's be honest, you teach a master class on. I actually saw Arnott's master class on cucking, and it has him there, and he's like, with his hat backwards, and it's Arnott, and he's like, you think you know how to cuck? This is... Barbara will Uber you home. Okay? Jared wants in on it, huh? On the cucking class? He'll do well. Are you a drummy or a wing? I'd love to see a wing eating contest. Look, Barbara, we got time. I think we're at like 27 members. We got time. It's true. It's true. All right, guys. I have to go. I love you guys. I don't discriminate, but I definitely like drummies better. It's true. I've seen him do it. He took 2 drummies. Arnott took 2 drummies. He said, yeah, anybody can do 1. I can do 2. And he did 2 with no hands. He shot the bones at my eyeballs. I gotta go. I literally could talk shit with you guys all day. Love you guys. Today will be a great day. To the top, never stop. Peace.